Apple seemingly can do no wrong. The house that Steve Jobs built, with a little help, of course, is more than a technology giant. It is the one company whose products function as part of a lifestyle that touches lives on a global scale. We have all been touched by Apple in some way or another, which brings us to the iPhone 7. It's too early to say whether or not this is the greatest iPhone of them all. However, the device does host new features that lift it beyond the competition. Two of the most discussed items on the spec sheet are the new waterproof design and the revamped camera system, which continues the tradition of optical excellence. According to Apple, the new optical image stabilization feature nearly eliminates pesky motion blur associated with taking cell phone pictures. The quad-LED True Tone flash uses 50% more light in the flash process, which gives the camera more room to play with the situation's environment. The end result is images that are true to the moment and much more realistic than most others in the industry. The iPhone 7 is said to be twice as loud as its predecessor, but there is a host of other specs that make this one special. Let's take a look at the best apps on the market that make the most of what the iPhone 7 has to offer. No-brainers such as YouTube, Netflix, and Spotify have been left out in favor of quirkier fare that is just as valuable yet not as popular. Check out our list of the 10 must-have apps for the iPhone 7, and see what you might be missing out on with this upgraded new phone. Number 10. Bumble. The makers of Bumble have deemed its purpose as social pollination, with units called hives and a color scheme that coordinates with that concept. There is even a queen bee feature to take the theme to the next level. In truth, Bumble is a hookup app with a twist. More than a trillion times, ladies have complained about the pile-on savagery that is desperate internet men on the prowl. The Bumble team is predominantly female, and they have created a concept that allows women to initiate contact with men. Hence, no more loaded inboxes with unsolicited lewd requests. From there, both parties have 24 hours to keep the party moving or the connection disappears. Furthermore, Bumble has solved the pesky accidental swiping issue and promotes the concept of maintaining friendly and romantic relationships in their space. At times it feels like Bumble does too much, but for every action there is a reaction, and this time the ladies have a bigger role to play. Number 9. Fear the Walking Dead, Dead Run, Tactical Runner. Oftentimes, most games that piggyback off the success of a hit TV series or film aren't considered very good. Yet, Fear the Walking Dead, Dead Run, Tactical Runner is as addictive as the AMC show in which it came from. With a record-breaking number of fans of the Walking Dead series, fans will love the fact that the app allows gamers to choose from a huge roster of characters. This feature renders it extremely playable, since other mobile games are often limited in this area. There are a lot of weapons to work with, which creates scenarios that stretch beyond your flat screen. The graphics are ultra crisp and the ease of play is intuitive, as there are no funky combos to remember to drag the game experience down. With a strong tie-in to current and upcoming episodes, the shelf life is and will be long, as the continuous updates will keep it fresh. In the spirit of the best app titles, the action is here for those that want it. Get ready, because it looks good, feels good, and was executed correctly. Number 8. ESPN, the app. There are multiple ways to spin a sports app. The NFL created an exclusive app in cahoots with telecommunications giant, Verizon. ESPN decided to play it straight and unlatched the gate for free access to what they have to offer. ESPN is recognized as the leading voice in sports reporting. The latest incarnation of their mobile contribution had to be perfect, and it almost hit that plateau. News, game scores, fantasy updates, highlights, live streams, and a list of other features are fed at a rapid rate. A recent update has rendered it less buggy and much cleaner in appearance. Immersion is the key factor in any app, and never before has it been easier to get trapped in the web of the network's personalities and the sporting world at large. Down to something as far-fetched as the latest cricket or polo score, ESPN's app has the necessary details and coverage that elevate it above the pack. Number 7. Notion. When Notion was introduced, the mental reply was, "Great, another email app." Each of Notion's claims was tested for 72 hours and it became clear that with a little bit of support, Notion could become a true alternative to Gmail. It uses an intelligence layer to drive results and win in a crowded space. Concepts such as effective time management, efficiency, and productivity are factors that are desirable in a healthy life. Notion trims the fat of the email process by bringing certain common denominators to life. A situation could arise where multiple individuals have emails sitting in an inbox that are awaiting answers to various questions. To solve that problem, Notion will establish a thread that will allow answers to be cranked out in a breeze. The ability to make simple lists also helps a great deal. There are certainly other apps and solutions that have similar features, but Notion is pound for pound the easiest to use and features the most accurate results. Number 6. Patronus. Patronus is a reminder that the planet Earth is a dangerous place. According to CNN, an Uber driver freaked out, ran amok and took lives. It is possible that Patronus could have in some way, shape, or form derailed that situation in its early stages. If the iPhone 7 can be used as a protection tool, it should serve that purpose. Patronus is a lifeline to a sophisticated addition to the 911 system that relies on a true location instead of signals that ping off of cell phone towers. Beyond enhanced GPS targeting, Patronus alerts selected friends and family that a 911 distress call has been made. The media showcases daily reminders of situations that could have either been avoided or ended with happier endings if a victim's location was known by the authorities, friends, or family. The On My Way feature shares a user's movements with contacts while in transit. These are just a few of the reasons that make Patronus an unfortunate necessity in a world in turmoil. Number 5. Astropad. Creative people shop with Apple because their products make it easy to bring vivid ideas to life. Man and machine coming together to create something beautiful is why the Astropad app has been so successful on the iOS platform. Astropad originally found its niche as a tablet app. Now that the iPhone 7 has upgraded itself across the board, it has a second home. The sophisticated drawing app makes it easy to use either fingers or a stylus. Depending on the user's skill level, the results can be very impressive. The import, export, and save features don't present a challenge. The editing options are similar to what is found in run-of-the-mill graphics programs, but the output is not. Astropad serves its purpose for either doodling or creating storyboards for a blockbuster animation piece. Like the KORG app, it comes with a hefty price tag, but true quality is always worth the price of admission. Number 4. Prisma. Apps can be bridged together to accomplish a single end result. Prisma and Astropad are listed back to back because they complement each other very well. After exporting from Astropad, an image can be remixed in Prisma into a brand new work of art. That transformation can take something basic and turn it into something epic. The popular swiping technique controls the flow as Prisma breaks down pre-existing images. Generic filters and processes that lift from the styles of classic artists such as Pete Mondrian are a part of the visual landscape. Work can be effortlessly shared on the major social networking portals. The downside of a watermark is a check in the minus column. The digital scar can be removed with a simple crop in another program. Prisma shied away from the creation by network concept and wisely streamlined itself into the ultimate offline app to use for final touch-ups. Number 3. Wordflow. Microsoft has once again changed the game. It sounds weird when discussing the iOS freight train, but it is what it is. Wordflow is hands down the slickest keyboard to hit the App Store. Devoid of the gimmicks like super emojis or the ability to search for memes and GIFs, this one is built to last. One-handed texting is a precarious position that is weaved into the fabric of our culture. Wordflow is based on the concept that typing on a mobile device should be easy and intuitive to that experience. A word will and an autocorrect feature that tends to actually help more than it hurts are a few of the perks, in addition to custom backgrounds. From the belly of the Microsoft Garage comes an experiment that makes sense and is in step with what the world needs now. Number 2. Snapguide. Thanks to Snapguide, gone are the days of searching YouTube for random self-help videos that are typically bogus. Snapguide has created an ever-expanding library of helpful guides that range from kitchen recipes, automotive solutions, arts and crafts suggestions, technology ideas and more. The girth of the catalog is nothing short of fantastic. The detail in which the catalog is presented is sharp and well thought out. It's super interactive with the ability to comment, rate, share and create new guides with ease. The greatest contribution that the internet will make to society is that information can be shared between parties at any time. Snapguide organizes these thoughts into a locker of projects in the spirit of the concept that situations or problems are not exclusive to a single entity. Snapguide can also help if confusion sets in during a project or a quick answer is needed to overcome a recent tragedy. Number 1. ProCamera. The iPhone 7's biggest upgrade is its camera. It only makes sense to determine which camera app pushes the device to the limit. ProCamera dominates the default camera app in every way that matters. Extra filters and window dressings are cute contributions, but they are superficial helpers at best. There can be plenty of satisfaction to be found in quick hits that manipulate images in post-production. That is not why the app is in the winner's circle. ProCamera's deeper layers enable the iPhone 7 to truly function as a professional camera. Shooters that understand how to manipulate moments while they are being captured will quickly reap the benefits of what ProCamera has to offer. With a great eye and time spent digging through the near-endless settings that mirror expensive standalone cameras, magic will be created with this app. The next step in the evolution in digital photography is here, and ProCamera does all of the heavy lifting.
Thank you for watching my video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe my channel for my latest video.